Hello there, and welcome back to another episode of GuildRock Season 7. It's been a very long time since my last episode, and, well, that's not for lack of playing like it's usually been. I've been, well, really busy, and I just had multiple times where I'd start a new project, get halfway through it, and then decide, oh, well, I can't start a video halfway through this project, and then it just kept on going and going and going, and I've finally just like, okay, I gotta stop now. I just gotta stop. I gotta start recording again. So yeah, there's a lot of things that have happened, so let's just kind of quickly run through maybe a couple of the things that have happened and get started on something new. So first of all, this here is a squid farm, clearly, with much ink sacs. And this is obviously right on top of our... There's a thing down there. This is right on top of our orbital weapons platform. And inside here, we land real quick, is a creeper farm. It works pretty well. I mean, not that I need a lot of gunpowder for anything. I'm not like blowing stuff up. So we're just providing gunpowder for rockets. It works quite well indeed. We've got almost 2 double chests down there in the storage system. I was hoping something would spawn, but it seems like it's not going to. Flying down to the island itself, you can see this is new. We've got a big old kelp farm, which is producing quite a bit of kelp. And there's a glass box here. This is my AFK box. I should probably move it somewhere else. But we've got over here a super smelter piston feed tape design like I absolutely love. And we've mostly just been using this to smelt down kelp to keep this thing filled up. But it should be filled up for quite a few uses now. And yeah, we have the kelp farm right here next to it, so we can easily just smelt everything down and turn it into more kelp blocks. Help, I've fallen into the thing. Now, that was a whole lot to take in. I'm sure there's quite a bit of stuff that I've done, but you'll be glad to know that nothing much has changed out at... Yeah. Yeah. So this is really where things started going, and then I just kept on building and couldn't stop. So I built pretty quickly after the last episode the entirety of that siding and then this huge bridge. And then I was like halfway up this bridge when I realized, oh wait, I haven't started recording yet. And then I was like, oh well, I might as well just finish the bridge. And then these walls started. I'm planning to build like a whole proper mesa build, like just these huge towering cliffs up and around all the way around through here. This is something I still need to work on. If you remember, all of this underneath me was desert, and I went through and replaced it all with red sand. And yeah, we've been very busy. We also built this engine over here, which you might have noticed is labeled Pandora currently, but it used to be labeled Entropy. And we've got a certain rapscallion around here running around replacing signs and banners and stuff, and he's changed it from Entropy to Pandora, and this is highly disgraceful. But I suppose now that I'm finally on here, if I can hop through the tracks, kind of check out what this thing is, because I've known about this for like forever, and I just haven't done recording to respond and everything, and that was something I was going to do. This is, hey bang, shame about the spelling, dig this up. Aha. There's only one Y. Why is there only one Y? There's only one Y. That is curious to me. Well, anyway, I'm going to get the last Y, and we'll be back and replace that shortly. Get it back to being Entropy as it is. Obviously, it is Entropy, the first locomotive of the ET and GR Railroad. Very nice, a 440 configuration, not very common if you know anything about steam trains. And then I worked on a whole other expansion over to here where we have a massive train yard. And I absolutely love this place. This is something that I've been working on a whole lot during the time I've been not recording and everything. And it's huge and it's super epic. And there's also Shadow's base / Pandora's iron farm. And it's also looking super epic. But yeah, we've got many anvils, many rails, many sidings, many everythings. We also have a couple more engines. These ones might be a little bit more familiar to you who have watched Thomas the Tank Engine because, yeah, I might have been binging Thomas the Tank Engine right now. I don't know. I can neither confirm nor deny these allegations. But yes, this right here is our 060 pannier tank. We're calling this one Clutter. If you know, you know. If you can figure out what these things look like, and if you can guess, you want to guess which engine this one is, then leave your guesses down in the comments. So just, you know, give you a nice little run around, look-see at it from all different angles. And yeah, if you think you know who this is, then go ahead and leave a comment down below and tell me your guesses for, it's just these two right now, but any other ones we build in the future, you might be able to guess too. So yeah, just keep your eyes peeled for that. And we got Clutter over there, and over here we've got, I believe this one is Disarray. And yeah, get a nice little look at this one. Let me hop around to the other side. Get a nice little view of both of these. And yeah, if you have any guesses, then definitely do leave them down in the comments and we'll see how many people guessed correctly. They all have, it's easiest to get inside this one, so I'll just show in here, but they all have some sort of a cab with, you know, levers and gauges and stuff. They all have little train, I don't know what to call them, little train string pull things, you know, you can go beep, 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 and look out the side and fall off the train. But yeah, this is probably the biggest thing that I've worked on while I've been gone. Just really been grinding out these railroads, and we've got a pretty fun idea for what might be coming in the future with all these railroads and all these things. So keep tuned for that. But there's one other thing that I've done a pretty large amount of work on since the last episode, so let's go check that out real quick. So out here we've got GuildRock Season 7's Christmas District, and this place, since I first showed up, he changed it. No, he can't have changed it. This is simply inaccurate. US definitely got 3 points and Canada only got 0. Yes, this is definitely more accurate. Very, very good representation. Yes, you're welcome, Slime. I fixed your sign again. I am your best friend. Yes, I know it's just an honest mistake. You keep thinking that Canada would have gotten 3, but it's just not true. I'm sorry. And I can't wait for people down in the comments to be like, oh, but Canada just is better at hockey. But yeah, so this is the district, and it's come along very well. I showed up out here like, I don't know, maybe a week and a half ago, and like most of this didn't exist back then. And it's very cool, very delightful. All the many things that have been built around here, all the igloos and the toboggan slides and everything. But what I've contributed out here is, surprise, surprise, more railway. Yeah. So obviously because I've, you know, been very, very known recently for building train tracks and watching Thomas the Tank Engine and all that kind of fun stuff, they were like, oh, you should build the Polar Express. So I gave it my best shot. It's, you know, not the easiest thing to do when you're working with Minecraft blocks and you can't get the fine detail of animation or real trains. But this thing looks, I think, pretty good. I think it looks fairly accurate. There's a screenshot, which I will put on screen here, for a beautiful, beautiful shot that I got of this. It's a little older one. The station doesn't exist there, but it's just this beautiful shot in the snow. I absolutely love the way this picture, like this might honestly be my favorite screenshot I've ever taken in Minecraft, just because the way the snow came and like made the reflection of the thunder of the steam cloud and just everything, it looks so so good. It's such a good image and I love it. So yeah, there's my contribution. We've got a big old steam locomotive and a whole bunch of coaches behind it. Tanya showed up, built this station, which is very beautiful. And here in the back, we have, of course, a turntable because the express, after all, has to turn around. And then on the other side, we got a tunnel. I have spent far too long on this tunnel. It's a very beautiful tunnel. I do very much love it, but it took way too many hours to build it. There's a live stream actually on my channel where I built this whole thing. So if you want to check that out, you can. But yeah, it's got a nice little transition in it. So it looks much darker here on the inside than it does on the edges, you know, so like as if the sun was actually shining through it. And the track continues through here. For where, you might wonder, and the answer is potentially spawn. But to get into that, let me hop over to another picture of the world. So here we have a beautiful map of the most latest world download that we have. Because of maintenance and everything, we get regular downloads and like beautiful pictures like this. And this is the whole world. This is, the full plain area around here. If we zoom in really close over here, there's my base. Look at it. It's so beautiful. It's so lovely. It's so small compared to the full island. I need to, take over the whole island. If we go up a little bit, this is Natty's base. This is the guild. Up here somewhere. I don't think it's quite very much done, but I believe, yeah, this valley right here is what is currently the Christmas district. You can tell this is before, I think the express runs like right there. And the tunnel's like right through there. So like, yeah, you can see how much has changed in that area since this was taken. Shopping district is right down there, and up here is the mesa. So this is the railroad that we've built. You can tell, again, it doesn't have the train, it doesn't have the expansion down here. This is the island that became the train yard. So you can tell this is a bit outdated, but it's very useful for looking at the whole world, right? And I was talking to people in a voice call, and I was like, it'd be kind of cool, right, if we just had like this huge train yard that just train network that just kind of went around everywhere. And people were like, oh, that'd be kind of cool, like, if we had it running to everyone's bases and stuff. And some people are down, some people aren't. I'm gonna figure out with everyone more specifically who wants it and who doesn't, but that's currently kind of the plan. I'm thinking, we'll have a train run all the way around along the coast, loop into here, run down over, potentially have a station here for this guild, and then launch a main line up and through here, stop over, down, and round. And then, we'll have a big epic. This is going to be the biggest, honestly, like one of the biggest projects of the whole thing is this bridge here. I'm planning to build a massive bridge all the way across this area. And then that's going to be able to connect, obviously, to our guild, to Entropy over here, to TQ down here. I believe it's TQ. ZQ and TQ? Question mark. So we're going to have to loop something up and around across these little islands, loop something over to him, and then to the end of the tunnel over here. So we're going to have something run up and around and connect to the end of that tunnel for the Polar Express. As you can see, there's quite a bit of work to do if we're going to get this massive trail road done and connect around to everyone's bases, but I think it'll be really cool. So that's going to be something I imagine popping up in multiple episodes, and expect plenty of live streams as we're just building these tracks and getting the layouts done. But yeah, expect to see me getting people in to talk to them about where exactly they want to build the railroad to and everything, and we can get layouts in, get train stations, get trains built, get all kinds of fun stuff. So expect a lot of really fun train things to do. And yeah, I hope that you're excited for the concept of a massive train track running all the way across this world. Hope this sounds fun, because that's going to be a lot of the future, except for, taking over the server. Because that's kind of, the whole point of being an Imperial base is we're supposed to be taking over the server. So I think I'm going to take a short little break from all the trains that I've been working on for like really hard for the past month. And we're going to head back to our base and we're going to work on our orbital weapons platform. But I remember there's a thing I got to do because it's currently it's 24th now actually. So I'm probably not going to get this done in time. We'll see how today goes after I wake up. But I signed up for Secret Santa. I got to go out there. I got to get a name. I got to do the whole thing. Shebang. Got to get someone's presents and everything. So I got to take care of that. And that's new. That's a barrel. And that's new. Oh my gosh. I know not whose this is, but this is literally the best present ever. Very, very cool. Anyway, I gotta go get my thing. I gotta go back to the Christmas district and get my thing. That's so much iron. Then, what is this? Oh. Oh my. Oh my. What on earth is this thing? I'm a little frightened. It's a little scary. That sign there, it's a little intimidating, but Dark Holocron. Hello there, sir. Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion, I gain strength. Through strength, I gain power. Through power, I gain victory. Through victory, my chains are broken. The Force shall free me. We have been watching through the dark void of space, and we are pleased. Your services to the Empire are noteworthy, and your dedication to our cause is clear. The Empire has saw fit to entrust you with an ancient Sith holocron. May it serve you well. Ooh. What is this Dark Holocron? What knowledge will this bestow upon me? And also, what creeper will show up and blow me up out of the blue? Yo! Midichlorian extract, blood diamonds, tomb. What? Weapons of mass destruction. The Gold Digger, Corrupted Holocron, Saber, Dark Side Cookies. Yo, Dark Side Cookies! Rancor Tooth, Light, Power Upgrade, Merry Christmas Bag, Power Upgrade, Gold Ingot, Still Beating Still Beating Jedi Heart. Blood of your enemies, Revan's Skull. Yo, no way, Revan's Skull, Darth Vader Voodoo Doll, Ancient Sith Lord Remains. Yo, no way, I got Revan's Skull. I can wear Revan's Skull. Look at me, I'm wearing Revan's Skull now. Oh my gosh. Whoever did this is actually like so much. My goodness. And I will never use anything in here because who am I to who am I to use the Tomb of Malachor? Like that is power way beyond me. Like this is stuff beyond my ability to handle. I feel so powerful just looking in this box. Dang. Oh, there you are. I was wondering when you were going to show up. All right. Here we go. Press button to receive name. TSK. All right. So here we are outside of Thomas's base, which I believe is this little area cove here. And I'm thinking what we're going to do, because I asked him a while back before I started building all the trains. He was really the big one who was like, hey, you should build the Thomas Tank Engine locomotives and everything. And I was like, you know what? That's a good plan. And so I asked him what his favorite was, and he said Henry, and I went and designed it. So I'm thinking we build that here, and then inside the boiler, we leave, you know, a bunch of presents and stuff. So let's go. And there we go. Henry is fully in, set up and ready to roll. We can set up a couple signs. I think I got a funny idea for what we can leave Thomas, and then I'll fill up boiler, you know, get all the stuff inside there and all the things that he can have for Christmas. So, just a sec, I'll be right back. And it seems that I've got mail. I got a Christmas village gift from Bean. Aw. And a couple hours later, we've got everything set up and ready to go. We got our wonderful signs here, and I hope that TSK finds this and enjoys everything in it. If we fly inside here into the boiler, this is, like I said, where everything actually is going to be. So you can see we got a little bit of stuff in there, and if you want to see everything that's there, then go check out his video. Hopefully he's recording when he finds us, you know. But yeah, I very happy with that. I hope you enjoy all of this, DSK. If you want me to move the train again, or if like you want specific things about the rails to be moved or whatever, let me know. We do have to talk to him and the rest of Pandora to figure out where exactly we want the main line to run around past here. So we're gonna have to figure all that out. So I hope to talk to him eventually. But yeah, Merry Christmas, DSK. Hope you enjoy the gifts. And we were doing something before, weren't we? Oh yes, epic time-lapse time on the weapons platform. Be right there. And there we go. We've got this place completely done. You'll notice that there's some turrets added onto the outside. I did a little more work. It was intended to be on camera, but sometimes you just accidentally don't switch scenes after streaming a different game, and none of it gets picked up. So yeah, everything's totally fine. But yeah, this is now all done. We've got some little turrets in here. We've got a whole little city thing inside up here. And then if I fly down underneath, you can see we got some little structure support beams. So, you know, this mushroom cap is actually, makes sense. Actually could have been held up. I didn't end up putting any guns down here on the bottom because, well, I don't know that they need it. Like, you could just have all the guns at the top and, you know, like, imagine that there's little torpedo tubes or whatever on the bottom. But, also, I didn't want to try and figure out how to do all that, you know, scaffolding and, like, building upside down and everything, because these things up top here were enough of a headache as it was. These diagonal ones were complicated, and I don't want to do that upside down. That just sounds like too much work. So, yeah, this is now the Orbital weapons platform, completely set up and ready to roll. It's very beautiful. I'm very much happy with how this place turned out. It's a nice little menacing thing, you know, to look at from down here. If we zip on down, look at that thing. Minus the beacon beam. But, you know, look at this thing. Look at how evil and terrifying that looks like. Like, that thing is showed up here, and it's going to blow up everything around it. It's very good. It's exactly what I wanted from this. And yeah, this episode, I intend to, this is the last clip and I intend to edit it and everything. So it's a little bit late. We got Christmas stuff in here and it's mid-January already. But yeah, sorry, I've been trying hard to get this one done, get this out, and look forward to next episode. I got huge plans for what we're gonna do with the train network over towards, where is it? Over towards Spawn. We're gonna do a whole big thing down there, and I hope to see all of you on the next episode. This is where I'm ending it. Thank you ever so much for watching it. See you later in the next video or stream or wherever you happen to catch me next, and I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, things, stuff. Why this is so unstructured, I don't even know. This is just how I felt like going with it. Chaos Gremlin, goodbye.